Hello little bees, welcome to the channel. Today is April the 1st, so happy April Fool's Day. Come to think of it, it is also International Birds Day, which is going to talk to us about communications and possible move and lots of activities. But definitely, this is related to spring, so we have a lot of things to talk about for spring. I will get to that. I also would like to wish a happy birthday to the people born between March 31st and April the 4th. These people are protected by the angel Sitael. At least this one seems easy to say. Sitael. This angel, the third of the choir of the seraphims, represents and manages the power of expanding, the gift to make everything germ. Like, this is perfect for spring because fructifier is like the energy of giving the fruit. It gives to their protected a great idealism, ideology. They idealize things. At the same time, they also have a very useful practical sense, which means that all the ideas and all the ideologies will be can be realized. The person should not limit themselves to get ideas because they will have the opportunity to realize those ideas. We can call on this angel to conquer all difficulties, all adversities, pour que les puissants, so that the powerful can have, can be magnanime, like not really have pity, but see our ideas and be generous towards us meaning the people, who pray to this angel, the people born between March 31st and April the 4th. Anyone can pray to this angel, by the way, but their job, in a way, is to protect these people. Assured success in industrial activities and in the real estate, in the building of the building, if that makes any sense. Promises will be kept. Success also in the fields of law. By praying to this guardian angel, our karma can be totally cleaned. So if you have any karmic debts or karmic things that you owe, that you feel that that is also weighing on you, praying to Sitael will definitely help you. If any of you want to have, there is a prayer to him, obviously. If any one of you would like to have a translation, please do not hesitate to let me know. It will be my pleasure to send you a translation. You can email me at onwithlouise@gmail.com. And again, happy birthday to you guys. I talked about April the 1st. I would like to do a reading today. I know it's next Thursday, but I don't know if I'm going to have time this week, so especially with Monsan. So, to let you know, the full moon will be next Thursday, the 6th. At 9:34 p.m. California Standard Time, so Pacific Standard Time. To note that Thursday is going to be Holy Thursday, and it's falling between Passover on the 5th and Good Friday on the 7th. So lots going on in the coming days, and we have Palm Sunday tomorrow. The full moon is the day that we can use to charge our crystals, our stones. It's also a day to what do we do in the full moon? We can do the moon water, so you leave some water you know, in the light of the moon. And if you have difficulty to access the moonlight, you can definitely leave it at the window and put the intention in the water, you know, to get the energy of the moon. It's also a good day for charity. Avoid emotional discussions because the energies are extremely powerful on the full moon, and to me they have felt already since this full moon. By the way, this is called the pink moon, which gets his name from because you may have noticed already, especially in Northern America, the blooming of these gorgeous pink flowers. Like when they bloom, it's just, I love it because we think there are a lot, but they just make like those perfect pink carpets of flowers. That's really gorgeous. So that's why this full moon is called the pink flower, but it also called the breaking ice moon, or the budding moon, or the awakening moon, the egg moon, and the Pascal moon. All that makes sense and goes with the energies and what's going on, you know, at this time of the year, being that we started spring, or, you know, you have all the buds of things everywhere. This is also awakening because it's spring, nature is awakening. We have, you know, we're talking about today being International Birds Day. You know, the birds are migrating, and this is the time the world is waking up. And Pascal, because we are getting to Easter. Okay, so that took care of that. And for our I'm gonna put that down here for our, and I used the Haziel book to talk to you about your guardian angel. For the full moon, and the message from the tea today I thought was interesting, especially that I read something about the birds migrating, talking to us about how they do this in group and how everybody is helping each other. And the tea that I got today was let your need be to help those in need. So this can be extremely difficult because when we tend to be a giver and a helper, we always want to help people, and sometimes people don't want your help. This is something to remember. So it's good to be a giver and a helper, and it's good to get that too. You know, let's remember, and I feel like the energies really are about remembering to help, but also that you could be the one in need sometimes. So let's all try to remember to help each other and love each other, because, you know, it's just a phase. So I like to do the moon reading because it really reminds us that, you know, everything is changing, and we have a full moon now. In a couple of weeks we have a new moon. So here, let's get that ready. Let's see what s'il vous plaît les anges, what Keepers of the Light we're gonna have today using the Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. Here we go. That came out quick. We have care and compassion. I was just talking about caring for each other. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. I love this. This is every time I am. That's Kuan Yin, by the way. Every time I'm surprised but not surprised. It just makes me so happy to get already confirming messages. So we just getting confirmation of what I was just talking about, giving the hand, helping, accepting the help. For some people it is the difficult thing, but remembering that we all need help and we all need each other and we all need love. This is starting very nicely already. What's the energy? Round and round. Okay, so that just goes back with the phase. Look at this pretty card. With the phase I was talking about, that everything goes, expand and goes back in, and this is the energies of the world. We are always, you know, going towards something better, and then when you get to the highest point, then you gotta go back down and go back up and round in and out and expansion. But the true thing here is that what makes the world go round, what makes us go round, what keeps us going. It's always, whether it's family or friend or community, always. Look at this. This is there's a picture from the back of the card. I feel two things here. Especially with the energies, whether it was with the tea or Kuan Yin or International Birds Day today, all the messages that I've been getting today about the help and the caring for one another, having compassion, which also, you know, always makes us see of Mother Mary. So it makes the world go round, you know, to go from these energies. But also the round and round is that vicious circle of doing the same thing over and over and over. We won't get out. So some of you may need to hear the message or to be reminded, it was beautifully said, to have your need be to help those in need. But I feel like also to, and I'm one of the first people to have a hard time with that, to accept the help. It is very difficult, especially when we tend to be the one helping others, to have that need to help outside people. Sometimes we need to accept that helping hand, whether it's divine hand, a friend hand. Most of the time, the divine will send you your human hands. Sometimes it will be a 5 minutes help, sometimes it will be a lifetime help, sometimes it will be a season help. To avoid going round and round in circle in the same thing and not get out of the hole we're making in the ground here, to avoid getting stuck, it is good to accept the help. Excuse me, I think this is part of the message here today. So, I feel like preparing everything because there's a lot of things, then we can just go with the reading. So, I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot. Today that's what wanted to come out for some reason. I have never used it, but look at the back of the card. It's very moony-like. So, let's see how we play. We're going to pick 4 cards. I'm going to get that ready. What am I going to do? Do I pick them all or... Let's see. Oh, we have strengths coming out. So we are given the strengths. We are strengths. We are okay. We have everything that we need to go through this phase here. Okay. Let's see. We're going to pick the 4 cards and see if I prepare all this and then get on with it. So we have the first card will be what we need to let go. Let me make sure it's in the right thing. Okay. 2 will be, oh, by the way, I'm using the Full Moon Tarot spread from that I found in the blackcattarot.com. This card will be the transformation card, how we'll need to reach our full potential. This card would be illumination card, which is what is coming to light right now. And then we'll have a divine message from the universe here for the 4th card. Then we are going to, where am I going to put this? Over here. We are going to get a Botanical, because it's spring. I thought that it was fun to get a, because it's spring, and what made me think of that, the International Birthday, oh, there we go, the lily, very nice card that came out. I obviously want to take a oracle from Beltane Oracle, an oracle card. I'm just going to put them all out so we can fast forward if any one of you need to fast forward. Here, I'm going to get one Beltane Oracle. I love these cards. We'll have a moon card, obviously. Let's see s'il vous plaît. There we go. Let's get this one. Then we are going to get, this is Anna Stark. Which one is that one? The Sacred Spirit Reading Card Oracle. This one is a lot more powerful than I expected it to be when I first used it. So, oopsie. I like to use it on the moon reading. I have another one from Anna Stark that we'll get to one day. But look at this card. They are beautiful. Let's see what message we're going to get with this one. Obviously, I put out at the fun Harry Potter meditation cards because they did give us some fun messages in the past. So let's see what we're going to get with that today. These are extremely fun, especially if you're Harry Potter movie lovers. Okay, we did not get a battle. Oh, we got two. Very nice. Two wanted to come out. Okay, we'll take that. A moon magic message. I guess I will do that after. I want to try and do a few things here with those cards. A Mother Mary message that I can pick at the end too. Okay, let's start. Let's go with this and see what we'll get here. Fun. Okay. So, can we see that? The first card is, what do we need to let go as a community? The High Priestess. This is not the first time this card comes up as in a moon reading. You can't remember if it was a full moon or new moon. The High Priestess is a good card. You know, this is usually this, you know, this is a major arcana. This is a strong energy. She's the one that's, and when I say she, again, it's because she's the, you know, it's a High Priestess. It's difficult not to put a gender on the character here, but given that we have Alpha and Omega, and we have the moon, and we have the yin and yang here, and we have the two, this is making me have a lot of good things. So the fact that we have to release makes me think that it really makes me feel like what we've been talking about with this caring and need and compassion. The High Priestess has all this knowledge. She's a pretty complete woman. She's a smart woman. She's a consistently studying person. See, we can see the Alpha and Omega here with a book. We have the moon here, so she's like, there is some notion that's hidden. But she's also very, I'm thinking alone, single. She tries to complete herself. Because there is, you know, with the yin and yang here and Alpha and Omega, there is to me that notion of wanting to do it all by yourself. When the universe is telling you, you cannot be by yourself. Look, you have Alpha and Omega, you have Yin and Yang, you have the number 2, you have the sun in the corner over here, and you have the moon down here. We are not meant, especially as human beings, we're meant to be in society. We are meant to be part of a community. We are not meant to be alone. That we go for a time of growth and learning, and that we need some time to understand certain things, yes. But that's what I feel like this is reminding us to let go, is that, excuse me, like we cannot do anything alone. So again, and I feel like this is a repetition, let go of that ego. If that makes any sense. For there is no growth as long as we give get stuck to that ego, as long as we forget that we are not meant to be alone. It's difficult because I myself, especially if you look at the news, you get tired of people. If you look at the news, you get tired of what's going on in the world. There is always just hate and fear and just very difficult things happening. It's like every time you put it on is you're drained. You know, the energy is provided by mainstream media and the news and anything that you look at. It's so difficult. It's so overbearing. So what we need to let go here is that individuality. And remember that, and as I'm telling you that, I'm hearing the hive outside. We need to remember that we are all part of the same planet. We are all part of the same world. We all have the same type of wish. We all want to be happy. We all want to be loved. And the best way to get to that is to be a friend ourselves, to be the helping hand, to be the loving hand. So release of the individuality, release of the ego. That's what I'm feeling with this one here. Just as an extra, let's see what the let go little card will be here. Did I leave one in here? Okay, that's just to get an extra little message on the let go theme here, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie. 2 came out fine. Surrender to the pulse that moves you towards your creative destiny, a life of great purpose. So the universe is or has been trying to tickle your creative bone. There is a great purpose there. So just surrender to that move. Surrender to your creativity. And just give into it. Obviously, there is something great for the world for you to share. Reject any desire to be like others. You are incomparable. You are an incomparable precious jewel. Okay, so I like this is how this is helping, because when I was talking about releasing that ego here, our ego is really to impress others. Like we like people to love us, obviously. But this is just reminding you that where you are, what you give, who you are as a person is unique. So because this came in here with the High Priestess too, like maybe remember also that you are unique. Okay, so you are a unique being, part of the hive with the duty it's given, with the path it's given, with the love that it's given to share with others to make that hive. Okay, very nice, very strong already. So the second one, the second card is the card of transformation. How to reach our full potential with strength. And that fell as I was shuffling. How to reach your full potential. Put your strength shirt on. Okay, you have it. You have the divine help. You have the divine energy. Remember that you have the community's help with you. That's number 11. Interesting, because see how you had number 2 here as a Roman number. If you put those numbers as Arabic numbers, you will see 11 like the 2 here. So I like that too. Put your strength shirt on. Stop being. I don't want to be, what is it, chastising when you're talking to a child. I'm not telling you, hey, stop being afraid, put that strength shirt on. You have it right there, just grab it and put it on. It's not easy, but it's there. The universe wants to remind you that you have the capabilities, the opportunity to reach your full potential. Is it that creativity we're talking about here? Reminding you that you're unique. It's there for you. You can reach your full potential by just remembering that you are strong, that And if you don't have it, remember that the rest of your hive is there for you, not just the divine. Excuse me, you have the help. You have, look at, like, it looks like she's also close to be like, hey, can you help me put this on? It's interesting. Strength usually is alone, fighting that lion. I like how we can see the Strength is one of my favorite tarot cards. She's this card is always, usually you'll have the lion, but I like how every creator will have their own take on this. And this one, I like how she's really, the lion is on a piece of fabric. It's, or is it the hide of the lion, but it looks more like a piece of fabric that she's got to put on, you know, when she's not too tired for it. But she's still looking like, hey, can you help me put it on? And I found that this deck is very interesting. The cards are very different from most of the other deck series. As much as I like the Light Seers, where there is full of hope, this one is strange. It's my first time using it, and I was looking at it earlier. It's definitely interesting artwork. So based on what we've talked about here, it really makes me feel, she's like, hey, can you help me put it, I'm kind of tired, can you just help me put the shirt on? That's the look I get out of her. But it's there, the strength that just put your hide on and fake it till you make it. That's the idea that I'm getting here. You'll be able to make it. You have the strength. It's there. Just try. I like it that it comes at the transformation card here. Just put it on and you'll get there. So what is coming to light right now with the elimination? Oh, wasn't I talking about using we got the Two of Cups, which just tells me here that what is coming to light right now is the partnership. Okay, the Two of Cups obviously talks about lovers and the love partnership, how this is what's coming to light. Is it that this is very pretty and it's almost like making me stutter, that hives, that help that we need as a collective, or that you need to hear, is that your other person here, if there is somebody that is close to you, that loves you, that you love, is the one able to give you that strength. Get out of your ego and let this person help you put that hide of strength on you here, you know, because there is a light, there is a sun right behind you. This strength card is very sad to me, because it's showing that there is still work to do, whereas usually it's like, hey, you have it. This one, it's like use the love that you have here. You know, this is also funny how they are embracing each other, because the Two of Cups, the way that it's drawn, usually it's usually like the beginning of a relationship, when they are first dating, when they are like, you know, looking at it in each other's eyes and drinking the cup of wine. In this one, we're way past that. There is tenderness, there is the tenderness and passion and love and care is already there. We have care and compassion here. It's really reminding us that we are touching it already. We are touching this love. It's there for you already. It's just, you're touching it. It's not even that it's up for grabs. It's there for you. Just embrace it. Interesting that this is the elimination card too, and how it's dark in the back, and like, you know, you have the light in the front. Maybe it's like, hello, I didn't realize that that they are here to give me strength more than putting me down. Maybe some of you are afraid of that. And the divine message from the universe is the Six of Swords. Again, an interesting thing with this deck. The Six of Swords usually is in the classical. I need to stop saying usually. In the classical tarot, the Six of Swords is the family going on the little canoe and leaving something behind. In this one, in the Six of Swords, we have and I will have to point out that we have Saint Raphael, or the Angel Raphael. Yes, the Guardian Angel Raphael, the caduce here of healing. And if you've watched some of my videos before, or any videos, really, Raphael has been coming out a lot. In the spring, he's got the green color. We're on the spring. This is a healing season, and this is showing up on this card here. We have all this light on this I want to say dancer, but this person, where it looks like he's pointing out in the healing thing, and he's finding his equilibrium back. So the divine message of the universe is that, if I'm putting all the cards together, let your ego to the side, see the help that's there for you, and you will find your equilibrium back. It's there for you. You have it in you. You are capable to. So like, hey, that doesn't look very easy to take this position here, but with accepting the divine healing and the loving help that you're getting from your hive, and from that precious person here that loves you, and that no doubt love, because there is definite tenderness and sharing of caring and passion over here, that will help you find this equilibrium and healing. So very nice message. For once, there was no actual fear, but more like a blockage and trying to remember, and especially with the 6, there is also that notion of memory with the 6 of any 6 in any suites. There is that growth, that change, that accomplishment of sorts. So this is telling me that it's right here, like when I was telling you that, like, you are touching it, you really are touching that growth, and just let go of that ego a little bit, accept that help, get that strength that you need, so you can get to that balance, that equilibrium. I can think of a better word here than equilibrium. Let's see what the botanical inspiration. Oh yeah, that was a lily, that's right. The lilium talking to me about purity, because this is definitely looking like the bouquet of lily in the Lorriane Oracle. Majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. It's a quote from it doesn't say by whom, but because there is that notion of trust here, and purity and growth, and of this beautiful virtue. And I haven't used it before, I haven't read it, so I wanted to find out if there was anything else here. Oh, and there is spreads that we can try using in the future. Lilium, let's see if it is in alphabetical order. Lily, what does the book say? Lilies are among the most exalted flowers in the world, held in high regard and long considered sacred by numerous ancient civilizations. In Christian lore, the lily is said to have sprang from the repentant tears of Eve after her expulsion from the Garden of Eden. The lily was also regarded as a symbol of the Virgin Mary's purity. In pagan and Christian cultures and throughout Victorian times, the lily was a sign of chastity before marriage and fertility afterwards. So the inspirational message here, that it's not about what you say or what you feel that matters. It's not enough to talk about what's virtuous. In the end, it's what you actually do that counts. Let your actions come from virtue. I like that. Again, it goes back to that letting go of that ego here in order to be virtuous, and remembering that we are all caring for each other, and getting into the action. Actions do speak louder than words, so very nice. What about the Beltane Oracle? Self-worship. Okay, So this is going to be interesting. Like, first we're like, oh, she's been saying, let go of your ego. Self-worshipping doesn't mean that you have to have ego. I'm guessing it's going to be remembering, what is good in you, because you are good with that strength, like letting other people reminding you how beautiful and unique you are. Wasn't there something about here, you are an incomparable precious jewel? That's what I feel like this card is about. And to remember, your creative destiny. Self-worship, I want to point out also that 3 and 7 equals 10, and we have the 11, so never mind. I thought it was going to be an 11, but no, it's a 10. My hands folds as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of divinity within me. So that tells me here about that listening, like you will find in you that strength here, and to remember that you are a beautiful human being, that you are a divine gift of the universe to everybody around you. We all have a purpose, and the difficult part is to find it, but we can never find it alone. So that's that. Now the Moonology Oracle tells us the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. You know what? I don't know what the full moon is. I didn't look what the full moon is in right now, this month. It's probably, what are we, Aries? So I wouldn't be surprised that we're getting to... we just had Aries, maybe no, Taurus is in May, so it could be Aries, which has the, the horn as well. So I like how this one has the horn, the body of like the goat, and then we end with a mermaid tail. So interesting here. Oh, that was a Capricorn, I'm sorry. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's just a phase. That's a good thing for us to hear, for anyone who's been going through difficult times right now, and possible that that tough cycle will end with the help of this person over here. Now, what does Anastax Oracle is telling us? Oh, good news here. Spirit messages. Pay attention to what the universe is telling you. The hummingbird, how pretty. Spirit messages. Observe limitations. To me, that's confirming again, like, remember, there are things you cannot do alone when you need help. Accept that hand that's coming to you. Can we see him here? Yes. Beautiful. It's truly a beautiful hummingbird. And I like all the vibrating energies around it. Like, really, the universe keeps showing us and telling us about the help and the hands, and who's there for us. So just remember that we cannot do everything alone. I'm the same. I'm guilty of the same stuff. So the fun messages we got: a personal growth card from the meditation card from the Harry Potter little deck, and we have identity. So let's see on the personal growth. When Neville Longbottom first arrives at Hogwarts, he is a shy, forgetful boy who struggles with his magic. By the end of the final film, he is a hero who courageously fights in the Battle of Hogwarts and kills Nagini, one of Voldemort's last Horcruxes, with the Sword of Gryffindor. So to think about this is, how does Neville's story inspires you along your own journey? Yes, this talks about growth, and how we did study, like the High Priestess, how when we are shy and we struggle with our gifts, it's because we don't trust, and obviously Neville grew to accept the love of his friends, and he, doing this fight and realizing what he was about to, he even went to tell what's her name, Luna, how much he loves her, and he found his strengths just by allowing himself to grow, you know, like when he fought his fear, which, you know, he thought he was going to die anyway, so he was like really at the end of that path where he thought it was the end. So when you reach that thing, when you have nothing to lose, maybe this is what that means too, that let go. You have nothing to lose, so just get the help, have, you know, put that strength shirt on, and what do you really have to lose by letting go of your ego? What does anyone have to lose? Really? Ask yourself that too. That's how you'll get to that that beautiful journey. Identity. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry becomes known as the Chosen One, a moniker he earns when it is prophesied that he is the only wizard capable of defeating Lord Voldemort. After everything Harry has been through, he courageously accepts this role as his duty and work with Professor Dumbledore to discover the truth about Voldemort's Horcruxes. Not easy words to say. Have you ever had a job or a role thrust upon you that you would have preferred not to accept? How did you handle this situation? How would you handle this situation? And did it change how you thought about yourself? So there is definite here advice and exercises for you to think how to overcome difficult moments in your life, how to remember that everything is just a phase, and what you did to change yourself to adapt to the situation. So I hope this will help you all with going through this tough cycle that's ending, hopefully, and seems to be ending. I'm going to finish with Mother Mary and a gratitude message. So we are going to take a moon magic message by Stacy DeMarco. How long have we been going at this? 40 minutes already. Good Lord, I'm sorry. I keep trying to make this short, but I'm having too much fun over here. S'il vous plaît. We have, that looks like that reminds me of the actual Six of Swords here. We have somebody going towards the moon here. Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience here with the strength card. The failure is only a learning phase. We are ending this cycle. Beautiful. Now, how about we see with this new oracle I have here that is really truly fun for me. This is the Stay Wild oracle. It has it's made with pictures that most of us have seen online, but it's really fun. It has some timing. So let's see, s'il vous plaît, when the card, whoa, this came out yesterday. This cycle ended yesterday for some of you. You make me feel alive. Does us go with that Two of Cups here, remembering that this person is the one that makes you feel alive here. Here we play. This just jumped. I don't know if I want to take another one just for my personal fun, because this oracle has the funnest pictures. Let's see. When is this cycle, the tough cycle, supposed to end? Let's see. July. So between now and the middle of summer, we should have the end of this difficult cycle. So let me know if that works out for you. And then the fun message here, that's what I do. I do yoga, chant mantras, and I know things. That may be also, okay, so you'll notice that we have the moons here and the full moon is right on top of her head. So this is great that this is a card. You notice there is no moon here, so it's really not, like all the cards are showing that. So what is it? April, May, June, July. So about a season, about 3 months. So if you are looking at this message, 3 months from now, so just add 3 months, because this is timeless. But this is also reminding me that that need to let go and to trust in the universe, because when we do yoga, when we exercise, when we chant, and I know things is I learn things, we grow. So let go and give yourself the chance to study things. How about, because I'm thinking of my wifey friend Crystal here that has that store on Etsy. I talk about her in the channel description. We made this charms bowl together, and I want to see, I don't use it very often, but I saw it, so I was like, hey, let's see what charms are going to come out here. So I'm not going to try to put that away from the mic so it doesn't get too loud, and get a few charms. I want to take too many. Here, let's see. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so we have music coming out here, and it's funny because we had, Make Me Feel Alive. No, that was yesterday night that we had a music card that fell. So music, if that speaks to anyone. The spider is the idea of the web, the idea of connection, the idea of building together, the idea of, making the web and connecting everyone. So I do like that. This is a great reminder of our human hive. We have the music and we have the ballet thing. So that may talk to, some of you here. We have the ladybug, the springtime. H, if that talks to anyone, that could be anyone whose name starts with an H. We have, what is this? We have a G. We have a rainbow. I mean, it's the idea of a rainbow with a little cloud here. So obviously, going with, this is the end of a cycle. The phases, and we have a butterfly, again, talking to us about new beginnings and new growth. We have a little, is that a bear? That's a little bear. Look at this cute little bear. That's talking about, but that's a teddy bear, and with just like I'm sorry, but I can't help but thinking about gummy bear. So candy, pleasures, what was I going to say with the bears? The protection, the possible jealousies, the hibernating, the hermit ways, being by yourself, just, especially with that web here, just let's not stay in that bear mode, okay? You have this growth to do here. And we have a flamingo, so International Birds Day. The flamingo does make me think of this guy here because he's standing just on one leg. I don't know if, let's see if you can see that here. So there is that equilibrium reminder of here. I do like to do the I'm going to try and remember to do that more often. The charms are fun. It's, it's difficult to be, G could be gross. It could be, how your name started. It could be girl. It could be, like I said, gummy. That was funny. It could be, your first initial or job you're doing or whatever sign that could, remind you that there is a message for you in this video. Same thing with H. Could be your name. What could be heritage. It could be honor, honey, since we are the beehive. So there is a lot of things connecting with the reading here. This was fun, except for this. So I don't know. Obviously, that's gonna mean something to some of you. The music here and the ballet. What is it called in English? Les chaussons de danse. The ballet slippers. So with Mother Mary message, and then gratitude, and I'm gonna let you all have a beautiful rest of your weekend, rest of your days. Oopsie, maybe not. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, just a message for our little bees. I'm gonna go pull it. Here we are. Oh, That's the same as last night, I believe, in one of the readings I did last night. Our Lady of the Whispering Heart. The truest guidance is not always the loudest voice. Sometimes fear and doubt, here we go. We did have the fear today. Sometimes fear and doubt yell while love and trust speak quietly but consistently from deep within the heart. There was that meditation here. Trust in the truth of your heart even when they seem quieter than the voices of fear within or around you. Listen and apply the soft, steady wisdom felt within with patience and confidence. Here goes that grows. Here is that makes me think of that self-worship here. All that comes with trusting the universe, listening and remembering all that help you have around you. Letting go of fear is a very difficult thing, and that seems to come with a lot of the moon reading. And funny that this came, I mean funny, there is no funny, okay, there is no coincidence, only good incidents. But there is a message for a lot of us here. But lovely, lovely reading. And to finish our gratitude message, s'il vous plaît. No Gardien Angels. What gratitude message today? Oh, that jumped out really fast. We have take a walk. Spend time being thankful for little wonders all around you. And voila, I am grateful for you, and maybe I will go take a walk today. Because it's nice out. We started the spring. I wish you a beautiful day. I am grateful for you. Be grateful. Remember all the love that's around you, because there is always love around us. If we look, we'll see it. I love you all. I love you, my friends. I love you, newcomers. I am grateful for you again. And I hope to see you soon on the channel. Bye-bye. Be blessed.